Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Time for the North America Weekly with Season 7 draft settings. That means we have overworld tokens on, we have beans planted on, and we are fixing to start on time. So, without further ado, your commentators for today are Alexander Harold and New IT Guy. Folks, how are you?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Can't complain. All right, let's get going.
All right. Well, we have a pretty good start, at least, with the Forest Medallion and Serenade. The Serenade is going to be nice and easy travel between child and adult with vanilla spawns. But I realistically see them at least chasing one of the child songs.
For sure. I expect Lawn Line to be a very quick play for him.
Yeah, and Sacred Forest Meadow isn't that bad either. I mean,
True. With SFM, there's no time of day change at all, so there's no penalty for how fast you push through it.
Yep.
We are off.
Oh, it's like a mini
Sephiroth. Machiro.
But yeah, what does Mido provido? No.
He likes this today, apparently.
All extra health is always appreciated up until you start fighting Dark Link.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. I was going for rupees here. That makes sense. And oh my goodness! Right as we're about to see what's on K-Sword chest.
Okay, Machi's buffering for you as well.
Yeah, I thought for a sec. Okay, it was nothing, but I thought it was just me.
Nope.
Wow. That is evil. Thanks, game. Or Twitch.
Diesel or no, Master Quest Draft is not part of one of the settings.
I wish it was, though. Like, one dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Overworld tokens, like Overworld Skulls. So, like, some of the worst checks in the game are the Soil Patch Skulls, because you will have to frequently double or even triple dip an area. Which makes it one of the more annoying settings when it's enabled. Right. Kokiri Forest is foolish!
Thanks. Let's see, what was left to clear? Well, there's the skull patch there now. That doesn't need to be cleared. Neither do any of the skulls. That's kind of nice.
Yep. The Kokiri Forest skulls aren't that bad. Kakariko to Twinrova. If you see, I think it's Season 7 preset, then yeah, it's basically that, but since it's also partially a drafting tournament, coming up soon, there'll be some extra, you can draft in extra settings. The qualifiers are 1 major and 1 minor, but there'll be 2 major and 2 minor for, like, races, like, 1v1s. I've only seen CAC Foolish like once or twice.
Mm-hmm. It's very difficult for CAC to be foolish. With the more settings you add in, the harder you make it for it to be foolish, which means Serenade and Prelude have to be the 2 song checks within CAC. Doesn't matter which one they are. And every other check has to be nothing or...
Well, Song Sanity makes it more likely, but it has far too many Sphere Zero checks, like, on average, for it to really be a problem.
It doesn't. It can still have items. Those items just have to be something like bigger on sword or double defense. Nothing that can be counted as a progression item.
And I'm getting buffering issues. That's annoying. Just fixing it now. But, yeah, we're about to see what's on Saria Song check. Sun Song. Pretty convenient for time of day routing. Yeah.
You might be ahead of me. Hold on, let me refresh.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. We're good.
Frogs 2 is dead, okay.
Darn. Can you see the going now?
Bad, not bad. That's a pretty decent one. And, Hyrule Field cow, like, the skull there is a slingshot.
Gross.
So that's boomerang locked. And fire locked.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and if it depends on, like, the crazy logical requirement. Because for adult and child, they're different.
Mm-hmm. My guess is that's not the first slingshot.
Nope.
With that much in front of it, I mean, it could be. And that could be a hell of a bottleneck if there's something on target in the woods. But I would put money that there's a slingshot available before that one.
Yeah, me too. Right.
It's unfortunate for Marshy because I don't think they saw that hint because they instantly warped out to
Nor did they see Goron City to Queen Goma.
Yeah.
Well, the best part about Frog 2 being dead is that it doesn't eat up your path hints.
Right.
We're about to see what's, like, on Malin.
Piece of heart on that skull. Excuse me.
Okay, yeah, more buffering. Hold on.
Song of Time.
Song of Time. And I know it's like a memory issue on my machine, too.
With Sun Song in the mix this early, that makes me wonder how important skulls are going to be. I feel like there's going to be a couple items on them.
Possibly, but the trick for not requiring nighttime is on.
Oh, okay.
Well, as a token. Now the question is, I can see them doing Valley. Oh no, going for this skull here. Especially with 40 and 50 being in-house hints.
Those were irons.
Yeah, true. Items too. And speaking of item, iron boots on that particular skull. And now for this one on Lake, because we don't know if Lake is going to be foolish. All right. And we're going to be seeing child fishing here from Flea. It also makes cack skulls really good to do too.
That's unfortunate. Machi barely missing it.
Yeah.
Play Sun Song again.
I mean, thankfully, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Right.
You know, I have a suspicion that Lake could possibly be foolish. I doubt it, but it's possible.
That's one of my more commonly rolled foolish locations. Even with Skull Sanity turned on, I get Foolish Lake a lot from Mr. Randobot.
Recently, for me, it's been Death Mountain Trail. Has been foolish pretty often. Is that a bottle? I think that was a bottle in the air. In there.
I did not see it.
I'll have to get a second peek real quick. Zora's River to King Dodongo.
So we got a bomb bag potentially out there.
Oh. Yep, going for this one. Not required. Yeah, this trick you'll see sometimes in RSL, where you go peek that skull, and if you can get it with a jump slash, you just do. It looks like it was a token. That was what it was. It was a token in the dive spot, I think. Yeah, it's a token. I needed a confirmation. Alrighty. Good to. Right, yeah, this is good here because it's faster to do night first if you have Sun Song, then go into day.
Right. There's really only one check we can do right now. Let's see, is Richard a good boy today? Are you a good boy, Richard? No, you're not.
Good boy, his mother is stingy. That's unfair.
But look at his little tail wag. He's a good boy.
Exactly. I will not stand for Richard slander. Absolutely not.
Let's see here.
Oh, cack skulls. Time to go.
Big stab.
Oh, big. Nice. That's a good find. And it makes sense to do this with the path to Twinrova, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at some point you're probably going to do this anyway, just because these are the easier skulls to get.
Yeah, I mean,
just doing a basic 10 skull and a normal seed.
Yeah.
The gold skull is a gold skull.
Yeah, that's two of them in CAC. Unfortunately, we'll not be getting this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because that, you can't, while you can do it with the kit that we have, the timing is a little bit annoying. I've gotten that trick a couple times, but it is painful. Oh, OoT, A Song of Storms?
That's not fun.
Castle Storms, possible AD? CAC again. Oh, Crate Spider is dead. Oh, that's a huge hint.
Mm-hmm. That's the one as a child, right up at
Yep.
the top of the summit. Okay.
Yep. Yep. The painful one to get to. And Flea is going adult. Oh, Ziel. There's Ziel. Shadow, Spirit, Deku, Dodongo. And I couldn't get that last one.
My brain saw it, it just didn't process what it actually said.
I know that feeling. That was exactly the same.
It's like
And the OGC skulls in Logic. For those that don't know, OGC skull is actually in Logic with no projectiles. Because you can actually kill and backflip like into the void and collect the token.
Interesting.
Oh no. Machi. Uh-oh. That's not good. But we are getting a early Zora's River play with it being path to King Dodongo. This makes sense.
Yep.
So, that's a bomb bag up there. Had that too. So right now that bomb bag is
100% scale lock.
actually I forget with the pre-planted bean there if it isn't anymore.
Oh.
I don't think it is because you can't. Oh wait, what was that? It was a Nocturne hint there.
You know what?
Minuet.
Hang on. I have the logic file sitting on my desktop here because I'm a nerd like that. Look.
No, that's fair.
What's it called? It's like Overworld or something like that.
Fire Temple is foolish. That is a great hint to see. Castle 1 was the other copy of that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nice. Very clean. If not, scale / hovers would easily put that into Logic.
Okay, region name Zero River. Open grotto, is child, or can plant bean. Okay.
Yeah, that.
So that puts that one in.
Open grotto is Sphere Zero as adult.
Yeah, that's what that. Oh, freestanding piece of heart. Yes, so it is with bean. It is considered in Logic.
Right, because you just barely go over. Okay. So it is technically a Sphere Zero bomb bag.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that might have been the case, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Right. And that's why I always have these counts. Because I don't know either usually.
Which means one of these goals is going to get checked.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can... a tad bit early.
They're playing basketball.
A blueprint.
I don't know if that was worth 3 bombs.
But, yeah. I learned something to do today. That with beans planted, we get one more Sphere Zero check in Zora's River. Speaking of Sphere Zero, it's just a bloopy.
Sephiroth deciding not to eat himself into the volcano. That's actually not Sephiroth. Who is that?
I remember the discussion around this character, like the last time we saw it, but I forget their name. Could you imagine Pikachu like as a eligible model in Zooter? It'd just be like Manchu, aka what happens when you model swap, when you change Ganon's, when you give Pikachu all of Ganon's bones and animations.
Yeah, I believe that is Viego. Something that looks eerily similar to him.
Oh, it's a scale. So it would have been in logic regardless. So either that Bolero or that scale could be Path to Twinrova.
More likely, could be Bolero.
Yeah, it's more likely Bolero. Which, if that's the case, it has to lock hovers, or hook shots, or strength.
I did not see what that was. That's
Dead, I think.
Okay. I didn't see the 40, I saw the 50.
Yeah, fire is foolish, but it is a required dungeon.
Blue fire. Okay, so I'm just not gonna say what I was thinking about 15 seconds ago about making scale the path. Because there's not a... It could be that blue fire.
It can't. It could be the bottle.
That's what I'm meaning. It could be that bottle. For Soil Skull.
Soul Patch, yep.
If that's like the first logical bottle and we're just not going to find another one. Because technically we don't have Jabu. Unless we're going hard for AD.
Well, I mean with the Song of Storms. And there is at least one skull Storms locked.
Mm-hmm. Sun sound great. And that is 100% a Viego skin for Machi. Or whatever it is. League of Legends.
Yeah, I don't play League of Legends, so that's why. I have absolutely no interest in MOBAs, especially like top-down ones.
Yeah.
I'd be more likely to play Call of Duty online than League of Legends.
Equally toxic. I like it.
I mean, considering I already played Team Fortress 2, I mean, that shouldn't be much of a surprise.
We're just gonna check the TARDIS this time. Ooh.
Nice. That's convenient.
For our foolish fire dungeon.
No, but it's nice. Who knows, if we find the blue shirt, we can have red versus blue. Sorry. I couldn't help it.
Marshy absolutely getting trolled by Dompe here.
Yep. I know that feeling all too well. Dompe is terrible. You know, make him even worse. Imagine if instead of it being a check for like every time he throws a flame, it just throws a flame every time.
Well,
yeah, I would. Yeah, I definitely would grab those as well.
I gotta learn how to do that jump in Dompe raise. Every time I do it, I end up words.
Oh, you mean the jump slash or the?
Yeah, the jump slash. When I jump slash, it goes up, and then I end up back on the ground 180 degrees the opposite direction.
Yeah, it sometimes happens with the camera being weird.
Yeah.
But it's basically just where you grab the ledge, basically.
Mm.
But an early Dodonga's Cavern is always convenient.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still grab it. I mean, 20 is always on the table.
Mm-hmm. Have we seen the 30 hat?
Nope.
Okay.
It's gonna feel bad for Machi having to walk back to like the Dodonga's Cavern.
Right.
That or he could take the opportunity to get the song off of oh, Central Pillar was a boomerang.
Yeah, where's our mandatory water tunic or 2 wallets? Granted, I know the runners are probably not even going to worry about it and just hold their breath. But the logic of the game expects it.
Yep.
I also have to learn that setup.
Simply for that, it's just tossing bombs really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. Oh, and speaking of stuff.
That's another
Whoa!
bomb bag.
That tells you something about the seed. Strength
Where your
is bomb
strengths
locks.
Yep.
All strengths are bomb locks. It also shows something about Bolero, too. And that's that Bolero is likely locking hovers and both hook shucks via the song. That or it's either the bottle. It could possibly. If it's the scale, it would be for 2 scales.
There's nothing
For lab dive.
Nothing across the bridge there on the opposite side.
Yep.
We're not going to see that. The funny thing is I know about that peak, and I swear every time I go by it, I skip it.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, okay, I'm making it to this room, need to do this glitchless jump, and then I just never check it. So I'm like, I gotta go over here and check this to make sure it's not anything, because I didn't peek it.
But yeah, Machi did find Big Stabby, and he's going to rush ice here. Actually, pretty reasonable with that blue fire bottle, bombs, and ZL. It's not a bad play to do here. Oh, what the heck? Oh, Golden Skulltula on Spinning Pot.
Ooh.
Easy skip. Should be about it. Very clean KZ skip.
Mm-hmm. And now we'll be instantly rewarded with a long shot, a water tank. All the fun things that everyone gets from somehow rushing ice that never works out when I do it.
Lost Woods to Bongo Bongo. I don't think we saw anything in Lost Woods yet.
No, not really. I think
So
we saw the 40 scrub, the 40 rupee scrub there on bridge. We didn't see any of the bomb lock stuff though.
And
Can't be Nocturne. Nocturne would be SFM. Fire arrows. That's not fun.
it's nice to find though, because if you can't seem to find Dins right away.
Right. Or Dins is, let's say, on Composer grade.
Oh, that's a bow up there.
Okay, it's not a hook shot, but it's everything I would want if I'm going out of logic like this.
Epona's song. GTG anybody?
Definitely intensifying.
Token. And nice. You can actually like grab onto the iceberg with the item.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the easiest thing to do.
Didn't see what it was, but...
Purple rupee.
Okay. You're better at looking at that than I am.
It's because I often peek right from the iceberg, like right on the surface. So I'm actually quite attuned to it now. At least it's not the combo rando, because the freestandings are even smaller.
Ugh.
And they have to be for, like the dungeon rewards, because they're so massive.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can chalk that one up for the bingo card there with combo rando. Another one, if you want me to mention, MQ Jabu, aka the best MQ dungeon.
I mean, it's really the only one that I feel actually had something to the game.
Oh, it's gilded.
Yep. You know what? Out of spite, I hope it's paperweight.
Oh, it's a Kukuri sword in the DMT wall.
There's a slingshot in Goron City.
Yep.
That is literally the only thing that can be.
Yep. Well, that makes things convenient. Oh my god, this jump sucks.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Yeah, you go for those. Even if you have a bomb bag, they're just faster explosives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bomb Chew would have gotten that. And magic. Why Ice Cavern is such a power play.
Mm-hmm.
Part 325. I don't know how many it's actually been, but it's been a lot.
Yep, right. We got fire, bow, and magic. So we can actually shoot those fire arrows now.
Mm-hmm. It'd be even funnier if it was Nocturne. Oh, speaking of fire. Dins is also in here.
You know...
Oh,
I can't say anything, it's just a good play.
magic. Oh my god, that just put ice into logic.
What was it? I saw Rudos.
Yeah, Rudos and magic. And you know what it is? Since that puts all of that into logic now, I want you to take a wild guess on how close we are to actually having the field cow being something. Or being the first logical slingshot. We're just
in logic now?
It's almost in logic. We just need a hook shot and it'll be in logic. Because
Right.
Central Pill... Actually, a hook shot and a Zoro Tunic.
Right.
That's all it needs now to put it into logic.
Well, for both of them, but we only really need a hook shot.
Yeah, but I mean for logic.
Right.
Because that boomerang is in Central Pillar. In
Yep.
Water Temple.
Oh, do you have to have the long shot to get it as an adult?
For what?
The cow grotto, or is it not there as an adult?
No, it's there, but you need a hammer.
Oh.
Because it's covered by a hammer rock as adult.
Okay.
Whereas as child, it's only bomb locked.
Okay, so we either need a hammer and a hook, or a hook and a water tunic.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Boy, that very well could be first logical slingshot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's some dumb logic.
Oh my god! Imagine if this was it. Oh, wouldn't it be? Oh my god! Okay, that's actually the first logical slingshot.
Double gun
And
salute.
there's Nocturne.
There you go, Ice Cavern. You just got a double gun salute. Congratulations, feel special. Oh.
But that's actually incredible.
So irritated. I'm very happy for Machi right now, but I am so irritated.
I'm so happy because rushing ice is a play I normally do, and I would have been rewarded for that.
Mm-hmm.
As one should be. For making a risky play like that.
Volcano Top is a gold skull.
But the other slingshot is not locked by the one. The way that the hints seem to read, though, is that the other slingshot is actually, the cow one isn't locked by that first slingshot, so the hookshot has to be in GTG or Gerudo Fortress even, because that bow is now in Logic. And Lost Woods to Bongo. So, it's likely the hovers at this point.
Did we check the,
Or Strength. It could possibly be for Strength for Shadow Key Logic.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Winner.
Wiener!
Yeah, it is. It's already locked by, like, basically the full ice kit here. Another possibility is that it could be Hookshot in Lost Woods. On one of the bottle skulls.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we got 2 soil patches. Did we see any of the scrub salesmen?
The regular one, yeah, but not the other two.
Not the bomb locked one, or
the one in field.
Yeah. I was talking about the Lost Woods one. So we got that. I don't think we've seen Skull Mask hint yet. So it could be on Skull Mask. Could be on Skull Kid. We saw mini game. We haven't seen Shoot the Target though. So it could be on there too. So we got like
Target in the woods.
4 checks left in Lost Woods that it can be. I might count. Maybe 5. I can't count.
Yeah.
It's not in Valley, that's for sure.
Oh wait, Central Pillar was Recovery Heart. Never mind. I misread that.
And then we just find a boomerang randomly going, what?
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't be the first time that I misread it. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Oh. Whew. Managed to trigger the skull. That's always nice because they can be pretty annoying sometimes. Looks like there's been nothing in Deku Tree so far. Yeah, it's been absolutely nothing so far in Deku Tree. The only reason it's not foolish is because Fire already took it. And due to some quirk with the randomizer, because Fire has technically more quote-unquote checks, even if about half of them, or a little over half of them, is are actually just keys.
Kind of interesting that Flea skipped a few of the guaranteed gold skulls and Deku Tree that are usually pretty easy to get.
Man, it would be nice for a random MQ, but that is not this season. Double defense. Can't complain about that. And that is, like, medallion number 3 for Flea.
I know. Is he trying to... Oh, okay.
I think he's trying to get extra cash for...
No, I was trying to figure out what Machi's doing.
Oh, I think he just was thinking he didn't have the bomb bag at some point.
Well,
The flip strat.
The flip strat's for Chew, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I know that's the shield that's set up for doing the Chews, but I didn't know if you could flip a bomb in that way too.
And there's the bugs. Flea is chasing after the bottle part of the wath.
Find out it's the same shot for the target.
If that's the case, that's not that good for him because,
Nope.
although the Cacwath is technically kind of unclear at the moment, it's not that one.
Having Song of or Sun Song this early is kind of nice too, because you can just reset where you are.
Yep.
Songs are hard.
Yeah, especially when it eats an input.
Mm-hmm.
Token.
Oh, gotta be that one. That one's special. It's gotta be that one. See what this one has.
It is actually entirely possible to have WoF tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Hover boots. Okay. Yep. That makes sense. Which means Bolero is not WoF. Or Path. Because you can actually get to Bolero, like the Bolero check with just Bomb Bag and hovers.
Right. So it could still be on 10 or 20, or 10, 20, or 30. Could be CAC Adult Archery, which is a commonly skipped one. Or
It can be bottle though because it locks hovers.
Yeah, it could be our scale for logical lab dev.
Oh wait, no, it can't be bottle because Rudo's letter was available. Never mind.
Yep. So scale's still in it for lab dive.
Yep, scale for lab dive. Chickens, yeah. And 7 chickens is pain and suffering.
7 chickens, yay!
I hope next season we go back to 3 or 4 chickens because I rather not do all 7 chickens.
No, they're gonna spawn an 8th one for season 8.
Oh my god. And it can't be Bolero because hover.
Yeah.
That's a token.
You don't even need to do that spin attack. If you can roll into the second and third boulder, I think, or it's the first and the second one there, and you can just peek straight through it.
It's not like consistent for like all platforms though, from what I understand. Because I know it kind of works on PJ64, but it doesn't work on... I have to check it on VC.
Yeah. I play it on PJ64 and I know it works because that's usually how I do it.
Yeah, I think it was like one of the specific plugins, it works with that.
Yeah. Okay. You know that song? Wiener.
Every time. And Flea's probably gonna do like child Kakariko. But one check that has opened up to us now is adult archery.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, with Nocturne, it's not even that bad for Matchy to get back to.
No, Flea doesn't have the bombs to blow open Dodongo's cavern.
Oh yeah, because he just didn't buy any.
Yeah.
You can actually get that with just a ZL and sticks. Just buy bombs.
Nighttime skull hunting, so we're gonna see a big stabby.
And we can also get this token that we could not previously see. Because most people don't want to go for this trick, understandably. Oh my god! That's a slingshot lock.
Not like this. Not like this. Oh wow.
Well,
So that definitely is a path that would be Twin Rova.
Yep. You know what's funny, though, is once Flea goes to ice, you'll be able to full clear Shadow.
True. No, he will need a... Okay. Logically, he will need a strength.
Yeah, but, I mean, who does that? How often do you see people logically,
Push the
pulling...
block? None.
Exactly. It's like with fire.
Although...
I pretty much never use strength.
Right.
And shortcut for what? You can full clear a Shadow like the first time
Sure.
around.
Well, maybe you're not good at execution and you die a few times.
I guess. But, I mean, now you have... the thing, too, is you also have... Well, it's one of our wallets!
Thou torments me, wallet. I was gonna say that isn't possible, but we know that the hint was misread, so very well could be required. Snoopy.
I'm getting bomb shoe bowling. Got a couple of bombs from the grass. Because sometimes the best method to getting refills is to touch grass. And no, I will not apologize for that.
I don't expect you to. That was funny. Did we already check the skull out here?
No. Both of them went into river as adults.
No. On Machi's side, did we check the gold skull and
The tree, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Flea checked it earlier.
Okay. That's what I thought. Wanted me to make sure.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Bombs. Perfect.
But I can see Flea maybe handing in the letter here.
Mm-hmm.
Like for Shadow, it's just the top two chests in the spike room, like the big or
The
like
umbrella,
the falling spike
flip
room. The
thing.
falling spike room.
Yeah.
The two top chests are strength locked. Lost Woods Path of Volvagia as well? Well, it can't be for hovers because,
Could.
well, the thing is that the hovers are better suited for, Bongo because you actually need it to clear.
There could be a hammer on shoot the mini game or on shooting mini game or
On target.
yeah, target or a skull mask. We haven't seen that yet.
Skull Mask can't be the path because it's an Oisant.
Right.
So it is target in the woods that would have what is most likely the hammer. Actually, it has to be like hammer or strength
Maybe
at this
strength
point.
one. Probably strength at this point.
Cows are not shuffled this time around It is overworld skulls plus pre-planted beans. Yeah. So Machi's probably gonna get both hovers and whatever else is in Lost Woods before committing to, or after committing to Deku here.
Don't need to stab right on the face.
But with that, I think we're just like a strength and a mirror shield almost, as well as hammer basically, or not strength, but 2 strengths for go mode.
Really good layout for those rupees. You got 3 at once.
Oh, a 2 dive?
Yeah. Well, it was a 3 dive.
Still pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while to get adjusted to the rewording.
Right.
Yeah, because Alka did some edits to it to make it more clear. Oh, there's the light arrows.
That's not a scale.
And Flea's about to get the fire arrows.
Right, because those are on the fountain.
Fountain Fairy.
Yep. Strange.
Oh, must have mistaken it for like, there's like a period, like right before evening that.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering what he was doing. So I'm like, why don't you want to check what's on the skull?
It wasn't that. It was just wasn't sure if it was that one.
Or not.
Probably gonna come back to it after. Bomb refill.
Practice minuet.
Yeah. We got that ages ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy 1 hour. The question is, does Flea go into... Oh, it's not going to even peek that one. You can do it with bombs.
Yep.
Oh.
But yes, chat, happy 1 hour. Featured tonight on Restream is Flea and Machi. Make sure to give them a follow. Tracking for us tonight is Pixcalibur and Atium Shadow. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Commentating Alexander Harold and myself, new IT guy, and restreaming for us is Tobias. Thank you, Tobias.
But, yeah, this should... Machi's probably going to be doing the Lost Woods cleanup with now having both hints armed. Because we know that Target in the Woods is in fact something. Question is, what is it? I'm gonna pick those up. You never know when an Iron Knuckles swing is gonna hit.
Right.
You know what this means too? I just realized. Requiem is vanilla.
That is correct. Which also means that there's a lens somewhere out there.
Yep. Because that is the only thing preventing us from doing Desert Crossing, logically.
Mm-hmm. So we probably have a lens in GTG.
Entirely possible, yeah. It could also be in Shadow, since it is available and fully in Logic.
Or it could be right here in the Boulder of Destiny.
Yep.
Not that we will care, because we will cross regardless whether we have it or not.
But it'll be nice for lens game. Or what's often in my note sheets as manslaughter.
And here is the GTG play.
Makes sense. Yeah, exactly. You'll be crossing anyway, so you're not losing a lot of time by doing this. Though... Oh, there's the hammer. So, yep, that's definitely path.
Expected.
So, I can see Matchy rushing either fire or shadow at this point. Either one is an equally valid play. Well, probably shadow first, but because shadow does have items, but fire isn't too bad of a play because you can get lax.
Mm-hmm.
And Flea's going to be rushing ice. He's going to find his full shadow kit, as well as a bow to go along with it. And he can grab this skull that Matchy could not even peek.
Mm-hmm. Actually, he'll get two.
Yeah, the Zoro's Domain skull, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be on the fence with Hook. Oh, huge.
Yep. I mean, if you're gonna get a nothing, I mean that's pretty good nothing to get.
Yep, and we'll get to see what's in the Domain skull. You can actually grab this with just the bow, though it's not in Logic. Yeah, this one is really nice to get out of the way if you can peek it. Because you can actually just peek it with a spin attack, too, if you have magic.
Right.
Not much.
Nothing much you need to go back for.
Skull Sanity is rough. Well, overworld skulls are easily more rough than dungeon skulls. Some dungeons you'll have to do double dipping, like Deku, for example, or Dodongo's Cavern. But Jabu, you'll almost always get on the first try if you find the boomerang immediately. But yeah, when it comes to that, MQ is really interesting with dungeon skulls. And I'm only saying that because there was a race on Friday with 12 MQ plus 6 trials and Dungeon Skulls for practice. It was interesting. Because Castle ended up being absolutely nothing other than just, oh, we gotta poke around a little bit for keys. How it usually ends up being. Despite Three Stone Bridge, because they were the last dungeons logically needed to beat the seed. Oh, we're gonna get the often forgotten about token here.
Alright.
And a token. Now, if I were Matchy, I'd probably end up doing Shadow Temple first. It's the longer of the two dungeons, and it could potentially have more items to help with the route later on.
I agree.
I've had to forfeit to like 1 or 2 races because that skull was shuffled and it had exactly what I needed, and I forgot about it hours in. And Flea's also probably going to go into Shadow right after. There's the Dins for Flea. It's also setting up for 20 Skulls here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a good place to start would be to join the Discord. Generally, I mean, the hard part too is learning what's... Because in one way, OoT rando is different than a lot of other randos where, like, partially dipping a dungeon and such is usually a pretty good play. And I say usually, because in a lot of other randos, you typically want to wait until you can full clear a dungeon. Yeah, it takes a while. I remember when I did my first randomizer for OoT, it took over 9 hours. So I understand that. And there was like about 2 hours just on HBA 1500. Because it had a required item.
I don't ever have that problem. It's weird. On mine, HBA is just listed under never put this in the seed ever settings. I never get it. It's really strange.
Although nowadays, I don't have much of a problem with it. I want to get like the really fast strat, you know, where you shoot almost about 1,000 points into the big central target.
Yeah.
But yeah, watching races and such will also help a lot too. Because I actually did that. I watched races for about a year. And it helped with logic and checks and such.
I will say, if you do watch races and you're watching weeklies and stuff, I wouldn't watch anything before season 6, because season 6 was the big path divergence when we quit using Way of the Hero hints, which have a different logical implication than.
I mean, Way of the Hero is still used for a couple different settings.
Right.
Like, I know Scrub stills use them, but
yeah.
also another one is mixed pools.
Yeah,
RSL will mix and match between both sets of hints. You'll get like sometimes path to time, path to tower, path to key, even path to hearts and path to skull hints, as well as path to gold. So, yeah, you get a large variety of hints with RSL. So, WAF is not something that will immediately go away, but path hints are definitely worth learning too.
Yeah.
But yeah, Triforce Blitz is a really good setting if you want relatively fast seeds. Though it does have some of the trickier stuff still enabled. In particular, like a lot of the aiming mini games. And Scrubs is really good for like beginner settings because it has at least some of the worst checks turned off.
Yeah, 40, 50, 100, 1500, and Skull. Or not Skull, Mask of Truth, they're all turned off.
Yeah, that is absolutely fair. And Flea's probably going to go back into Lost Woods after beating Shadow. I mean, with that hint, you just kind of have to. But if you want some really good setups and such for OoT, Alfalfa Fields made some pretty good guides, like, for it. So has Arthur Houdini. If you want, like, learning tricks, those two are kind of like my go-to with Dotso and, like, Toxic Oxygen. So if you want learn some setups, those are some pretty good places to go.
Look at that, strength wasn't even required.
Nope. But yeah, let's see what's in the rest of Shadow Temple. Yeah, Map Tracker also is really handy for starting out too. Yeah, I think Flea actually has a bit of an edge.
Just because of light arrows, I would say.
Well, partially that, but also I think he has a good idea of like what the fact of it's either hammer or strength in Lost Woods, because he has that hint and he knows he's checked every other check, so there's no way. Whereas Matchy, yeah, the lights are going to be just largely unhinted until he's kind of paddling up the creek. But I wouldn't count him out quite yet, because he can just easily do fire at this point. And you know the scary thing is with our kits, we can just about clear out GTG.
Right.
The only
we need 2 strengths.
That's it. That's what I mean. But yeah, the hammer was on target in the woods.
Paperweight. Love me a good paperweight.
That is 4 keys out of 5. And I believe they also got the boss key, so it's just 1 small key left, but a lot of items. You know the scary part is it could be AD just for Mirror Shield. Because we aren't that far from completing quite a few well, yeah.
Could be a... Let's see. Could also be
just
AD for strength 2 and 3 being behind storms.
Yep. That is also very much possible.
Not like I have a business trip tomorrow that I need to be packing for.
Well, there's a bow.
Priorities.
And, well, there's the last small key. This actually would be a pretty decent Go mode shadow if we were in Go mode. But, of course, not quite yet. But honestly, checking like Fortress and GTG before going to Spirit is not a bad play here. Bonk. Cool to... I need to learn the bell strats for the boat ride here. Because it'd just be pretty awesome to show off more than anything. Maybe I'll do that in a practice scene,
right,
but...
see. How many arrows, chat? 2, 3, 3. Okay. I suck at doing that. It's like 10 arrows for me before I finally just get off the land.
I'll sometimes get it first try, and then sometimes I'll just miss it.
Alright.
And Flea is setting up for 20 skulls.
Link going full Karen mode now. Oh wait, this is the wrong room. This isn't the manager.
Not yet.
Wrong room.
But yeah, he's gonna be demanding. He's gonna go full Ken mode,
Yeah.
which is like a Karen, but like as a man.
Yeah, I just forgot what the name for it was.
Bonk.
Alright, now Link is speaking to the manager.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Is nothing. But yeah, both of them are trying to get to 20 pretty quickly. The 16 on Flea's side, and Matchy was, I think, 19, actually. I don't remember if we have...
He has 19 on his tracker. On his personal one.
Bongo being a skull would be very handy for Matchy, because he can full clear the rest of Kakariko other than the Minuet.
And Minuet won't be the path anyway.
Always hinted regardless, so it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah, if an item is directly hinted, it's not Wath or Path.
Well, I was just mean because we already had Saria's song before this.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yay!
Nice and easy. Watching the King of Dead Drummers dying again.
It's a shame we can't do the zero cycle. That's fun to watch.
Yeah, it does require the use of glitches, which is not allowed. Most of them are not allowed in these settings. Ground jumps, A-okay, because they're easy to learn and... Oh! I did say that it would be this!
Put your spoiler log away.
Oh my god. Man, if only I had that... If only I had that kind of premonition more often in races, I would just win more often.
Right.
Just like recklessly abandon half of Path Fire.
Like Fire's Path, we know where it's at, it's fine.
Well, I mean, I did manage to skip a Path, or a Wath GTG recently. It was only for Slingshot, so, I mean, it was nothing important. And Target in the Woods was already hinted dead, basically.
So
I mean...
the logic.
Mm-hmm. You know, the usual.
Yep. Alright, is it archery?
And I love doing that. The only time you can't really do that is like in quad damage or Oko.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just to kill to quash the path here.
I've already seen this one.
Yep. Flea got this.
I don't remember where this was in this one.
It was junk. Yep. Oh, Matchy's not even going to get the 20 skulls check? Or is he going...
I think he was trying to find a bomb refill.
Oh, now he's going to buy bomb refill here, I think. Okay, yeah, he's going to do 20 skulls. He might even do the adult skull and cack. Because I could see him
Alright.
sun-songing here. Oh my goodness!
Okay, so it's 20.
Yep, 20 skulls. That definitely constitutes as path. And Flea's pretty close to 20 as well. So we're just basically 2 strengths from go mode.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least no mode. Oh my god!
I mean, I'll take an extra 10 arrows. I'm not going to complain.
No, it's just funny seeing that bow there.
Flea's currently showing 19 on their tracker, so yeah, they'll have 20 here very shortly.
Oh, I see what Machi's doing. He might do this first and then go into fire. Oh my god! That's all bottles. Bottle percent, yo.
Fortunately, he's gonna have to find a different one. Oh, sorry, Flea, but your Skulltula is on a different skull.
Oh, peeking you can peek this one with a bow. Almost. There it is.
Nuts. Or seeds, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna shoot some.
I mean, if that shows a strength, it's...
Ooh, Ferrors. It's nice to know that that's there.
There are 2 checks here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not a bad shout here, what Flea's done. Just set up everything to, if he needs to go, like, if he needs Pierre's skull, for example.
Or some. Well,
Well, not Pierre's skull, but, you know, Pierre the check.
yeah.
And
Better.
a refund.
It's awful nice of him.
What, you didn't like your fishing experience? Okay, here's your refund. Because sometimes those fish are mean. And that is the nice way of putting it. Satisfaction guaranteed. That actually sounds so American. And now for a horse ride. Yep. And strength. Likely, it's in. There's going to be a strength in GTG or in that area. We do know that it could be that it's bomb locked, so. But I mean, at this point, Hammer is technically bomb locked. So there's a lot of bomb locked checks that we could be checking for strength. And that technically means that the hook shot is also bomb locked via slingshot.
Mm-hmm.
Also entirely possible.
Be pretty gross, but yeah.
Just simply because of slingshot location. But yeah, Lostwood's target, and then Rudo's letter locks both of the slingshots we know of so far. And most likely the last one, too. Yeah, no stone dungeon dipping yet. Oh, wait. Not gonna get that token? Or did he already get it, the 20th token?
Oh no, he didn't pick up the 20th.
He'll probably pick it up. Yeah, early force could because of hookshot. Technically being bomb locked.
Yeah, anything before Boulder Maze.
Can't have strength, that's about it.
Yep. Yep, General Hayes, we are on our way to Iconic Cavern. Or Canyon, that's where we're going.
No, I'm pretty sure this is Windfall Island. What are you guys talking about? I do actually need to practice MMR more. Like, I can do a lot of the tricks, but logic for it is way more annoying for me. Very clean 1760.
Oh, am I quiet? That's probably where I got my mic set up at.
This skull is... Actually, I think... Yeah, all the bows were technically bomb locked, so... Oh, is that long shot? Oh my god.
That's incredible. Hey Tobias,
Oh,
how's this? I also kicked my mic up.
Well, yeah, just a little bit cursed.
Yep, I agree with that.
And I think Flea just got his 20th token because I heard like the token. I don't know, maybe I misheard.
Yeah, he has 20.
Okay.
Or no. I was like, they're on screen. No, Flea only has 19 showing on his tracker. But
Okay, yeah.
He may just not have updated his tracker. Oh look, there's a hook shot.
I'm still at 19. But Chad, pretty much most of GTG is bomb locked by our knowledge at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So GTG is likely to have at least one strength. And we could potentially see the other strength, like in bottom of the well, for all we know. Or even Castle Storm's skull. We know. I think GTG Center was hinted dead, so we don't have to worry about the center part.
Oh, nice 1750.
Yeah, 20 is Mirror Shield.
Choose. And if sorry. Requiem is vanilla.
Yeah, Requiem is 100% vanilla.
Minuet is on Burning Keck, and Storms is on Song of Time. So then just asks, where is our useless lens that we aren't going to use?
Fleet going for the full clear route of GTG here.
Makes sense.
Yep, Flea just got Skull 20 as well, so... Oh my god, that boulder sucks. Sometimes. Oh, there's something in the maze. And that is 7 key locked logically. Yeah, toilet, the check itself isn't that bad. It's actually opening the door that takes longer. Well, assuming that the Silver Rupee hitbox behaves, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it was an item, but not a very useful one. And so far we've seen, I think it was 6. Mirror's not in the maze. It's on 20 skulls.
Could be the lens of truth, for sure.
Yeah.
And we have just strength 1 sitting on, what'd you call it earlier? Manslaughter?
Yeah.
Treasure chest minigame?
Oh, it's double. Oh, there's strength 1.
Strength 2? No,
Neighbors.
the condom. Everyone remember to zooter safely.
Yeah. Because we can beat water now. We can beat forest. We're only a boomerang away from AD. Kind of cursed.
Right.
And with bottom of the well and the all the storms related checks, including Castle Storms, aka the one check that somehow is really cursed.
Yeah. All dungeons for HC3 would be kind of terrible. I mean, at this point, the only thing it can be, though, is a strength.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's not true. It could also be HC3 for lens, assuming all of their strengths are locked behind storms.
Mm-hmm.
And lens. Ooh, second strength.
Hmm. A lot of good candidates. You know, the missing items that Flea doesn't have are actually in places you can reasonably get to. One of them is technically hinted. Yes, we saw an early rush ice.
Yep. We found...
And it was loaded. It had Dins, it had Magic, it had a Slingshot, and it had Nocturne.
Yep. And then we had a bow and fire arrows outside of it. So...
So yeah, very, very loaded.
I almost want to bet this right here, but this seems like the most illogical place to put it.
It could be where Lens is, actually,
Right.
funnily enough. I've seen that before on the chest. Oh my
It was
goodness.
purple! I was like, oh no! No!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Toilet
Yes,
was checked.
toilet
It
was
was a token.
Let's see. Alright, I know where it's at. Simple. That's where it always is. That's where everything always is. Always on the freaking shortcut.
Oh my god.
And if not, I'm giving it to T-Risk because I'm pretty sure that's the other place where it's gonna be.
A lot of forced bets. At least scrubs aren't on, because that would be even more cracked with 21 tokens now. You know what's a really cursed location? The soil patch in Desert Colossus.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that one's not too cursed if we get locked out.
And there's the Vanilla Requiem.
Oh, look, we're locked out. See? Now we gotta come back as child anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that spot's not the greatest. And that's a bloopy up there. Not bloopy, a perpy. Or purple.
And we know it's not here because this is Farrow's Wind.
But it's nice to have.
Well, that's true. And Flea will be able to get it right now. If he wants it.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He was the first one to peek it.
Mm-hmm.
And Machi's also going to be getting that for Roars. I mean, especially if it ends up being AD, you're saving time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good with quick reading the new hints either. Yeah, Central Pillar was dead.
We know Bombshell Bullying doesn't have anything good.
So just gonna get the hammer.
Yep. We did see Richard. His mom only paid us $5. But he's still the goodest boy.
Yeah, Flea did do Shadow. He did it at the same time Machi did. Yeah. Plus, Lax, too. Lax is available. Which, depending on where we need to be in, like, how far it is in fire, like the boss key, if it's behind the strength block, then strength 2 potentially could be on Lax.
Mm-hmm.
Or if
Fire Temple, but it could be on Lax.
And the thing too is, fire completion does unlock a check in Temple of Time.
Mm-hmm.
So So you're not missing out by doing this. And Flea is going into Spirit Temple.
And given we don't know where Strength 2 is at, I mean, this makes as much sense as going Child Spirit. Because then you're just on a hunt for where Strength 2 is.
And... Alright, nothing.
We got one more check
Yep.
before we are Strength 2 locked out of...
Looks like a key over there. No. Oh, he's gonna grab the mirror shield. I think that might have been a token chest, actually. It's entirely possible that bottom of the well is both the lens of truth and the hard required second strength.
Yep.
There's no ways for getting 20 skulls here.
Maybe I wonder if he thinks this is maybe like a rang or something. Actually, well, it could be a rang if this led to mirror shield. If rang led to mirror shield. But...
You know what's also a cursed possibility? Boomerang leading to Strength 2 somewhere.
You mean like on chickens leading to...
Like Lon Lon Ranch skulls.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because there's the one that you need the rang for. Ugh.
2 of them.
He's doing chickens!
I mean, it is path for Twin Rova. I mean, it's clear that already by both the...
Oh,
but yeah.
Boomerang.
Hold on. I need... It's been a while since we've done this. There we go. It's been a long time since I've done this. Yeah, he just got 20 skulls because that was where the mirror shield was.
Yep.
Imagine if it was just on chickens the whole time. Because I can actually see top runners just skipping out on this.
Mm-hmm.
Understandably, it's basically 2 minutes if you lose the flip. Oh my god. What was the meme overlay he added? I need to know, because that was fantastic. Aw, that's unfortunate.
Hard required. That's decade shield.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since I don't think we could do that during tournament races, but I mean, by the way, we still haven't found oh, there's a boss key. So definitely strength locked in fire, so Lax could theoretically be strength 2.
Mhm.
But time to slay the dragon.
Wrong. This is enter the dragon. Now we're gonna slay the dragon. The moon. Good place for it. That's probably where it's at, to be honest.
I mean, if it was combo rando with the Blitz preset, it is entirely possible.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually pretty fun to race on, but, like, just a bit of difficulties to getting people to race. Was potentially, like, a 3 to 6 hour seed.
Right.
Especially with the amount of one-offs that Majora's Mask has.
That's a fun bet. It's on Volvagia.
Well, Vavagia sadly is foolish, so...
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I think that the feed is frozen for me.
I may just need a refresher. It's so hard. Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
How can Fire Temple freeze? If Ice Cavern is inside a Fire Temple.
Okay. No, I've been using the Discord live feed, and that's actually where it froze.
Joss, with Dungeon ER, yes, it is possible for Hell to freeze over.
Well, originally, Hell is frozen over. In fact, not just in Nordic, but also in Christianity. You've read the Dante's Inferno. As the bottom layer of Hell is a frozen lake.
True.
Ah. Right as it was working again. True. But I mean...
Man, I need to show my boss Ocarina of Time Randomizer. See, boss? Hell froze over. Oh, that's funny.
But I mean, if you consider it, almost the entirety of the Bible is just fan fiction anyway. Because it's had more revisions than most books.
True.
In fact, if you're...
Right. It's a happy 2 hours.
Yep.
Oh, right.
No worries. That's about as far as I'm gonna go. But I mean, it is a fascinating history, actually, on the rewrites.
So, 2 hours. Feature tonight, we have Machi and Flea on Restream. Tracking for us, we have Pixcalibur and a TM Shadow. I hope I've pronounced that correctly again. Restreaming for us tonight is Tobias, and on comms, we have myself, new IT guy, and Alexander Harold. Okay. Moving on, Fire Temple.
And it seems like there was nothing on Lax because Matchy obviously checked it.
Mm-hmm.
So my best guess is probably to start just dipping stones at this point. But which one do you do first, water or forest? I mean, we know one of the items is dead.
I still think you do forest.
Yeah, I'd probably do
Water's
forest.
a pain regardless of whether it's
Oh my god, that's
met or not.
Oh my god.
Forest may be boring, but you still do forest before you ever try water. If you're left between that.
Did anyone see that big chest in the upper maze? I know it's foolish, but like, what would even be at this point? Probably like another bomb bag. Now, would it be for a wallet? Because we still haven't found the Zora tunic.
Oh, we did? Okay.
And it's not locked behind the other one and it wouldn't be being locked anyway that way. So, yeah, it would probably be a bomb bag. It can't be boomerang because fire is foolish.
Right.
So it would likely just be another bomb bag because, well, even without all that logical funness, it would still technically be bomb locked.
I think that has to be. Oh, it could be another slingshot. I think it has to be a bomb bag or a slingshot. I don't think there's anything.
Oh yeah,
that can be. Oh, it could be ice arrows.
That too. Ice arrows is possible. But that's it.
Could be a gold scale.
Nope, can't be gold scale.
Really? Even if it's not required?
Even when it's not required. Because it locks a check.
Oh.
The way that Foolish kind of works in OOTR, like with all locations reachable, is that it can't lock a check unless it's plentiful, but then it would be like locked behind the other copy.
Right. Okay. Well, Big Pose had the other scale, so. It doesn't match here.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, for Foolish and OOTR, it can't lock any checks. In Majora's Mask, it actually can, but it means that the check that it's locking is dead. It also works the same way with the Combo Rando. I don't know about the hints for like other games, but those two I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I just forgot what can be considered foolish and what can't be.
Yeah, very nice Volve fight, including the fact that he got troll hold.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Yeah, Matchy finding the gold scale when they say, yeah, it can't be the gold scale, is kind of funny. But yeah, I think now Flea's actually is ever so slightly ahead. because Machi is doing all the stuff that Flea's already done. And there's pretty much only this check before I'd probably start rushing my stones.
Have we seen Tech Grotto?
Yeah, Machi just did it. Flea didn't check Tektite Grotto, but at this point, if you're Flea, it'd probably be better just to leave it be.
Right. Instead of going like, crap, I didn't check it, just last location it and just salt.
Yeah, I mean, there's the chance, but it also just burns you more.
Right.
And Machi's just doing this last, skull. At this point...
They might actually check the one inside, too.
Yeah, he's going to.
I mean, we know that both of them aren't anything important.
But at this point, the best place to be going is forest, followed by water. Because right now they are our most check-dense locations. And both are completely in logic. Well, I'm gonna refill my water bottle. Stay hydrated.
That is a good tip. Oh, laugh if it's just sitting right here. Okay, so who had the first check in Forest? I didn't mean to, I was just so curious. I know my bet is close to where that position's at. I said well, so, or the whatever the shortcut in Forest is, the well shortcut.
Oops.
Well, you missed it.
Oh, so we got strength 2 while I was refilling my water bottle.
First check in Forest.
Well, it is bomb locked. It also means Flea's in full go.
Yep, that is technically.
I mean, he has light arrows. He has everything he needs to beat the dungeon with.
Right. Logically, he still needs a Lens of Truth, but yeah. For our purposes, he's in go mode.
Now it comes down to where the heck is this big key? So imagine if that was just strength 3 right there. Oh, speaking of big key.
Okay. The world will never know.
Because in theory, there is actually a method of getting over there as child into this region, but it is big. Yeah, 2 more keys and Flea can get can immediately just book it to the top here.
Right. There's one.
Yeah, the light arrows are in Zora's Domain on the diving game.
Yep. He didn't miss light arrows. He never went to Domain as a child. But now he will.
But yeah, I can see someone potentially finishing pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Of course it's on this check here.
Could be on the other side too. Okay.
Well, time to pull out the furores. D would be pretty fun. Though Twin Rotha would definitely be, I think, the most difficult to handle with that. He doesn't really need FD Mask because there's a stun lock for like every boss and a quick kill for each of them. I mean, there's technically like a quick kill for each of the Majora's Mask bosses too, but Twin Mold is way more annoying to fight than any of the Ocarina of Time bosses.
I don't know about that one.
No, it is 100%. Only like
Volvagia comes to mind. But,
yeah, that's about
that
it.
would be the exception, not the.
I mean, Twin Rova to a degree, but like once you get past the first stage, the second stage is
That's just
unless
having a bad cycle though on the second one.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put Phantom Ganon up there if you get really, really trolly cycles, but
Yeah.
if you do you can get them stuck behind the gate and do the one cycle on them.
Oh, you mean the zero cycle?
Oh yeah, that's the zero cycle.
Yeah, but that's Morpha's child. That'd be like doing Twin Mold with just a bow. It's possible, but it takes you like 2/3 of the quiver if you hit all of your shots perfectly. I should say base quiver, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I have done that before. It's painful. Absolutely
Something
painful.
must be really wrong with your seat if you're doing Voltorn with only a base core.
Yeah, it was in Deku Tree. Because Boss Shuffle was on.
Oh, gross. Oh, you're talking about combo Rando?
Yes.
Okay. It's like, wait a second. You mean Woodfall? No, you meant Deku Tree.
Fun when the co-op settings are both rolled out for OoT and MMR. So I look forward to playing both of those. Then again, I just like co-op in general. It's nice and relaxing. It's crazy that we still don't even have a finisher yet. I mean, I say that now, but we could easily just have a snipe.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, Flea has done an excellent job of routing the seed.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest source of time loss was really chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you're gonna gamble on AD, I mean, Forest is probably the first thing you'd think of.
Yeah, I definitely would not gamble water AD first.
Especially with Serenade, you could just go to it after Forest. But I think as soon as Flea finishes, quite a few people are gonna adjust their strategy and their routing.
Well, especially everyone who's doing all dungeons, it's like, that strength's somewhere easy to find.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be Strength or if it's gonna be Mirror Shield.
Right, because
there are people who skip 20 out on 20 skulls. I mean,
right.
I've won quite a few races because of 20 skulls being completely unhinted.
I don't think so. I think the maximum skulls, even with that, is 50. I don't think there's a mode that would require 100.
There is 100 skull bridge.
But
that's not like typically in standard. Yeah. That's something you might see in RSL. The highest I've ever gotten, I think, was like 96 or 97 skull bridge. I've also had 20 heart bridge before.
With worse, to be honest.
Hearts is worse because most people don't have like heart pieces or heart containers on their trackers. But yeah, the 100 skull check is it hasn't been doesn't have a shuffle option. It'd be neat to have one. But I doubt many people are too keen on actually making that a thing.
I don't know many people that would want to go to 100 skulls. Especially not with Sanity turned on. Maybe for a fun, like, screw-around race, but I don't think for an actual race anyone would put those two on the same thing.
Ganondorf bragging about the fact that he gave his light arrows over to a diving instructor. Which is a weird flex.
That's just painful reading.
I mean, we have enemy soul shuffle and enemy drop shuffle, both on the same branch, so... Which actually isn't as bad as it sounds. But yeah, we just got our first place finisher, Nicola, with a time of 2:25.58. So almost in sniping range for Flea, actually. And Machi's just about to get his strength 1. So we're probably going to start seeing quite a few finishers here.
Mm.
And I have a feeling, yeah, Flea, unless he gets sniped, he's realistically going to get second place. So I know Flea's like really, really good, so... Well, if it would be like a third place, it'd be pretty much a snipe at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I can start seeing quite a few people just finishing here. Heck, Machi's about to get his second strength too, so that should save him.
Right.
Going back in for the second round. Well, bam. As Machi just hits go. Well, we got our second place finisher, Sea Falcon, with a time of 2:27.57. And Flea's not going to be that far behind.
You can't blame me for that one. I don't have the spoiler log of who finished in what place.
I mean, it's still a podium finish.
And GG's to Flea for third place, 2:28.19.
But honestly, I don't have many questions about this seed. I thought I'd have more, but like, I think the only real one was how did you find overworld skulls?
Right.
I generally hate them. Yeah, we blame Tobias for this one. I'm sorry, but you're the one that said second place on Restream.
Well, I'm the one who confirmed it.
True. So it's you two.
Blame IT guy. Woohoo! Wait, I'm being paid? Oh, wow. This is news to me. I'll have to talk to Trez about that. I wasn't aware that I was being paid to do this.
You get paid?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm missing out here if I'm getting paid. Oh, not anymore. Oh, experience. Right. This is This is the Zuder.
Oh, you mean
class.
Oh, you mean an exposure?
Oh, I've been paid an exposure before. It's not fun.
God. No, I know my worth. I've been in enough internships before. And it's like, nah, you pay at least minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're gonna have someone around the job site working, even if it's learning from someone, nah, you should be paying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unpaid internships drive me crazy.
Hello and GG's.
Whoa, GG's.
What a seed, right?
Yeah, that was a fun one.
At least we didn't have that storm scare come to fruition.
Yeah, I was not really thinking about storms ever actually because it was just so far away. I mean, AD was not even close.
Yeah.
I was super glad when I just walked into forest, found my strength, and it's just done.
Yeah, that is one of the more satisfying things. Is like, oh, nice, I can leave.
Yeah.
Like, that is genuinely like tough to route in. To be fair, like forest.
Yeah, I kind of just left it for when I didn't really have any other idea of to do. So I was like,
Yeah,
well,
it's understandable.
right. And if I didn't find anything in forest, I honestly have no idea what I would have done next. Maybe water.
I was thinking, yeah, probably be like forest, water. Didn't find
Right.
anything there. Probably Jabu.
Yeah. I think there may have been like a couple skulls as well that I just left in the overworld, but yeah, I don't
Not
know.
many I can think of. I mean, there was Tektite Grotto, but I mean, at that point, it's like, unless there was something there, which there wasn't.
Mhm.
Because people would have finished so much sooner if there was.
That's true. Yeah. I guess you did need to find the irons in Lonlon, which I can imagine some people might forget with overworld skulls.
Yeah. I mean, Sun's early was really nice, but
Oh,
man, I
Yeah.
hate overworld skulls with a passion.
Yeah, I was so happy when I found Suns as the second song or something. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, it's really hard to play with overworld skulls.
Yeah. But it is really nice to have not just the Sun song, but Bottle being relatively early was kind of nice too.
Oh yeah, right.
And then that Rudo's letter being in 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 Path Goron City.
Yeah, that one. I did find that kind of funny. I figured Slingshot was somewhere behind the letter. And yeah, it was at the end of Ice, I think. So it's funny.
Yeah, we actually saw it about 30 minutes before you got it because Machi went and did KZ skip.
Ah, okay.
And then you guys kind of just flip-flop places on what you guys checked or whatnot.
Right.
I mean, your big time advantage really came from when you did Zora's Domain as a child.
How did that help?
Because Machi just recently did it before going into Forest.
I don't remember what I found there.
Yeah, we're getting quite a few finishers now. I figured this would be happening with the item layout we have. We're probably going to get quite a few more soon enough.
Yeah, these are all the runners who went and checked Forest first. And then in 10 minutes we'll get the ones who checked water before checking Forest.
Yeah. But yeah, other than like the the cursed combination of beans plus pre-planted beans plus um, plus overworld skulls. This seed actually wasn't that bad, all things considered. It's to the point I don't actually have many questions.
Yeah, the only place I can think of an overworld skull that you missed was, and maybe you went back and checked it. I don't remember, but the first time you passed by DC as a child, you were out of bombs and weren't able to blow up the entryway.
Yeah.
That ended up being nothing, but
Okay.
that's the only one I can think of.
Yeah, I think I also missed the skull in Goron City as a child in the back of the maze.
Yeah, I think Machi missed that too, to be fair. Because it's one that a lot of people are going to forget.
Right. Yeah,
And
after
it's
doing
really awful to route in.
Yeah, after doing Cuckoos, I thought about just clearing that out, and I started
so
heading
you
up the
did get
trail.
it.
Well, I didn't do it. I was on my way to do it, and then I figured I have more checks as adults, so I just bailed on that and just went to do fire and then forest.
Yeah, I forget what was in it. I think it was a rupee or something.
Okay.
For Maze School.
Yeah, it wasn't anything interesting. It'll be interesting what the seed bot rolls tomorrow for settings.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I will be on a plane during that time, but I'll definitely have to watch the VOD afterwards. Yeah, I want to say this seed had a lot of interesting logic, but it really didn't. Most of the
interesting bit was just for Slingshot.
Right, and we found it out of order anyway, so. Because everything else was just based off, okay, you found this one item, okay, well, it's either Sphere 0 or Sphere 1 from the item. Yeah. Pretty straightforward seed from Randobot today.
Though we did find all 4 bottles on Machi's side because there was there was one in the tree skull in Hyrule Field.
To be fair, though, this could have been so much worse, depending on items sitting or more items sitting on overworld skulls.
Yeah.
This was a tame overworld skull seed.
Oh, 100%.
I think.
I mean, only really Hookshot, Iron Boots, and BGS were on overworld skulls. Other than like one. Oh, and hovers.
And there weren't also any bad out of the way skulls. Like, I mean, obviously the 2 bad out of the way skulls were hinted. We had a hint for Cow Grotto skull, I think, and we had a hint for the skull number 100 in child DMC as well, but.
And Strength 2 was our go mode, so we weren't going to need to really think about the one in Fountain.
Right. No, I think the seed could have gone drastically different had we had if we saw an early boomerang. Because
Oh yeah, 100%.
while it didn't make any difference in this seed, that's just a very quick bait towards all dungeons, depending on what you found in Jabu.
So much chances for this to have been worse. Again,
Yep.
this was relatively non-evil.
It was funny seeing the long shot where it was.
Oh
Like
yeah, missing the long shot, that would have really hurt. Actually,
Not really.
for this seed, not really, because no one actually.
They would have just added a little bit of extra time and spirit, but that's about it.
Right.
And I mean, a little bit of extra time. Probably 10 seconds at most if you don't choke.
Right.
All right, we
Well-
are one phase away from Matchy also finishing on restream.
Yep. That Ganon is down and out. Make sure that he can't commit his terror anymore.
What are you calling terror? This was just an orderly government transition thing. I don't know.
And
I
not
don't make a lot
the
of sense
coup de
into
grace that
44
it
AM.
was. Oh, that's absolutely fair. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired too, to be fair, so.
And there's Cress sniping Magi
Yep.
with
And Magi
literal
getting-
seconds of difference.
That's like during the cutscene. Damn.
Yep. GG's 242.15 for Machi on restream. Still really good.
Oh yeah, it's like considering overworld skulls, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if Machi wants to join us for an interview, and otherwise, we can go and cheer someone else across the finish line.
Ah. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna skip out.
All
I
right.
mean, fair enough. It's nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, we are done here. First of all, thank you, Flea, for joining us for an interview, and obviously to both you and Machi for graciously allowing us to restream you today.
Yeah, of course. And thank you all for the restream.
Our pleasure. Thank you also to our awesome trackers, Adium Shadow and Pixcalibur, for keeping us all well informed about what was going on in this race. Thank you to our commentary team, Alexander Harold and New IT Guy. Oh, I can totally operate this bot, I swear. Thank you to our commentator team, Alexander Harold and New IT Guy, for their amazing and insightful commentary. And thank you all for watching this restream of the OoT Randomizer North American Weekly Race. We're going to raid over to another runner in this very race. So, you know the rules, chat. They are still in an active race. No spoilers, please. But other than that, we'll see you soon. The OoT Randomizer EU Weekly is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central European, that is 1 p.m. UTC, or 9 a.m. Eastern. In between that, there's also a Zelda 2 randomizer race scheduled for Zelda speedruns. On the Zelda speedruns at about 4 a.m. 2 a.m. UTC, 4 a.m. Central European, or 10 p.m. Eastern. That'll be Swiss round number 3, the GOP one versus Nemenva. If you want to tune in for that. I will be sound asleep. But other than that, we're going to raid over to Decoy Troy and cheer them across the finish line. And we'll see you soon here on Zelda Speedruns. Bye!
Bye.